What up, YouTube? This is me, Shrimp the Barber. I'm gonna show you a little beard work I do. Right here with a 3 plastic. Now I'm shaping up the bottom, making sure I'm taking off all the little hairs, all the little uneven hairs on there, the bottom of his throat. Looking at the angles, making sure it's nice and crispy. Right here, attacking it with the GTX. So right now I'm doing this mustache, the top of his mustache, getting it nice and shaped up. Notice how I'm just looking up, making sure it's nice and crispy. Now the top of the lip, gotta hit the top of the lip, make sure there's no hairs sticking out. Has to be nice and even. Just making sure everything's nice and clean all around the edges. Stretch the skin a little bit right there. So, you know, this client right here has rough hair, thick hair on his face, so I keep on hitting it repeatedly like that. I can make sure I get everything right. Notice how I'm just making sure, spinning them to make sure both sides are nice and crispy, nice and even on both sides. Right here I'm prepping them for the shave that I'm about to do. It's gonna be a hot towel steam shave. Now I'm applying lather, nice and warm lather. Make sure that you get it thoroughly through his skin, all around. This is the way I do my shaves. Make sure it's nice and yeah, there you go. Now I got the steam to his face. Careful with the hot towel, adjusting the steamer to make sure he gets a little steam down there. There you go. I check temperature, put it on his face, let it sit for a little bit, a few minutes. The steam hitting his face, that's gonna make him feel nice and smooth. So when I come and take off that towel, it's gonna be nice and smooth. When I shave, it's just gonna glide through it. That steam works, people. That steam is good. Just let them sit right there for a little bit. There you go. Look at that. That steam looks clean. Here I am. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I was drinking a little bit of water. But once I get to doing the shave, you guys are gonna see how nice my blade just glides through everything, smooth. Right here, I'm prepping the blade so I can get it going. There, you're adjusting the little steamer real quick. There it goes. I'm about to remove that that steam towel. Notice I'm just letting it sit for a little bit right there, adjusting the steamer. There you go. About to remove the hot towel. Removing all the lather off his face like that. He's nice and clean. So when I come and shave him, my blade just glides through it. That steam makes it nice and silky, slippery. See, there you go. With the grain, hitting it from different angles. Right there by the mustache right now. Stretch the skin. Make sure you stretch the skin. Reverse backhand right there. If you don't stretch the skin, you might cut your client. You gotta stretch the skin. I'm coming against it. Take off all the little hairs. Mustache. Hitting the mustache area. Here you go. Sorry for that little block right there with the arm, but here I am now again, shaving all the little excess hairs that he has all around. See how I made him move to the side so I can get the back end of his beard? Boom. Different angles. Gotta do it right. Go. We speed up the video right here so we can get it done. I hit it repeatedly like that. I don't miss out on nothing. Nice. Now I got the all-purpose comb, just brushing all the hair down like that. There's no little hair sticking out. And if there is, I go and hit them. Oh yeah, nice. So now I made them turn to the other side. Notice how I'm stretching the skin with my thumb. Always stretch the skin when you do a shave. Always. It makes your work a lot easier. Don't make yourself work too hard. Do it right. Do it right the first time. Now I told him to move a little bit to the side. So I check both angles as I'm going. I gotta make sure everything's nice and clean. See how I brushed it right there? I brushed it right there with the all-purpose comb. Bring the hair down, stretch the skin. Boom. So now I'm checking both angles. Need a little bit of work into the mustache. Now the back end. Ooh, it's crispy. You know? See the all-purpose comb right there? Yup. Stretch the skin. Now I'm at the bottom. Bam. There it is. Look at that beard. Look how it looks. Looks real clean right there. He has thick, coarse hair on his face, so it makes it pop out when it's nice and, you know, shaved up and lined up real right, correctly. There it is. I'm brushing all the hair, just making sure there's no hair there. Just notice how I just keep going around, making sure, looking around, combing, brushing, looking different angles right there. I'm just making sure. See how I noticed that everything's looking good. Oh, I missed a little spot right there. All right, cool. That's it right there for y'all, man. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up on everything on all our videos. Barberholiks.